Good evening, friends. Wanted to post a quick video answering a question from one of your classmates and give you just some feedback based on one of the things I'm seeing in some of the assignments. The first is one of the students in the class has emailed me asking about the NIV translation and that it kind of lines up somewhere in between the formal and functional translation approach, and is it preferred or another translation that's more quote literal or more word for word? Would that be better? Personally, in my teaching and study, I use the ESV. It's not a perfect translation. There are places where I'm not thrilled with the decision that was made, but I find that it's a good, usable translation. The NASB can actually be a little bit wooden at times, and I find it can be a bit cumbersome and somewhat idiosyncratic in their translation approach. The Holman Christian Standard Bible is a very good translation, pretty comparable to the ESV in their translation philosophy, and the NIV is a good translation. They're going to make some different decisions with regard to some of the gender language issues, propitiation, expiation, those types of things. They're going to take a certain line, but I mean, there's brilliant scholars working on all of those, and I would not hesitate to use them. That being said, that leads me to a point that I want to bring out. As I've been reading through some of the blogs and some of the exercises, I've noticed that several students are drawing heavily on study Bibles. Study Bibles are very useful tools for just casual reading, and you can sit down with one volume and you have just a wealth of information at your fingertips. However, they are notorious for just being shallow. I mean, when you have one book and you're trying to cover everything, you can only say so much, and so they're not very good academic sources. I would encourage you to look elsewhere. Look at standalone commentary series, look at Bible dictionaries, encyclopedias, other types of academic resources as you're trying to do some research on your papers. So again, I'm not opposed to study Bibles, and we certainly can benefit from them. But in a master's program course, the expectation is a bit higher, and we want you to start using resources that are going to give you more in-depth discussion of the issues than what can be put at the bottom of the page. So I hope you guys are enjoying the course and you're benefiting from it. I feel like it seems that many of you are tracking and really processing the material well. So blessings.